Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and dear students, to the presentation relating to table creation using MySQL workbench. So, going to MySQL, I already had created some tables to speed up the process: the customer, the product, and the sale table. We took together the salesperson table. So let us new, enter the name of the table, SLPRS, then the name of the columns or attributes, the ID, first name, last name. I'll just copy, it's repeating, so I won't make any typing mistakes. First name, and then telephone. I need to add more columns, one or more columns. Change the number from 1 to 3 or 4. So I also enter hire date, salary, integer is the salesperson ID type, can be default, which is 11 characters. Coalition, if I want to enter a multilingual form, like last name Chinese, and we have more options here. Some of those we'll examine later. This is multilingual, multimedia type. And also transformations, if some data like telephone need to be entered using some transformation like slashes or dash. So as you can see, all my data types are integers. I have to change that. First name is a character, and the length 20. Also change the last name 20, telephone. It's also a var character, it's not an integer. I never make numeric calculations with telephone, so I have to store it as a varchar. And also date, which is a date type, and salary is an integer. Then I put the default value for salary, which is 600. I continue. Our table is almost ready, but telephone our hire date is allowed to be null. So I go and save it. And this is all my columns for the salesperson. Now I just have to add the primary key. So I click salesperson ID and I choose primary. Now this is the primary key. Let's see the other tables. the customer table, the structure. I already did something similar with salesperson, put all the values there. Product table structure. Product ID is the primary key. Sales structure. Sale ID is the primary key. You also notice here that I also have two foreign keys, which is salesperson ID and customer ID. I have to take care of that. In video 3.1, we did it with MySQL command. Here we do it visually. Let's go and find the field. Comes references to table salesperson with attribute name salesperson ID, and also the second foreign key references to table customer, and I save it. We see also if there are other options or constraints, like on delete cascade, that we'll examine in a later video. So make sure our relations are here. And we create the last table, which is the sales item table. You remember from the ER diagram that this table is actually an associative table that has two primary keys, and both of the primary keys are also foreign keys to sale and product table. So sale ID and product ID. And how many units sold. All of those are integers, and also they are not null, so null is not checked. Save the table. Now we have to create the primary keys, which in this case I have to select two columns or two attributes as primary keys. Here we go, that's a composite key. Then I have to create also the foreign key relationships. This table is references to sale, and this product ID references to product. That's it. We did also the foreign key constraints. Save. Okay. And now we have actually the complete database ready to insert data.